Hey YouTube, Pete the Norfolk Chillihead back once again with another review for you guys. Today I have a fantastic sounding homemade sauce which was sent to me by Dale at the Blunt Sessions channel. So if you're not familiar with his channel, go check it out. I'll put the link down here. Awesome channel. The guy really knows his stuff, whether it's peppers or hot sauces. He really knows what he's talking about, and his reviews are always really detailed and in-depth, which I really love. Also, the guy, he makes his own hot sauces, of course, which is one of the things he sent me today, but he's a brewer by trade, which means that the guy really knows a thing or two about combining flavours. And well, the sauces that I've had from him so far I've found to be so not only complex but really well balanced as well. And so I just think that the guy really seems to know what he's talking about, and his sauces, if you can get hold of them, are definitely worth checking out. The one he sent me today sounds fantastic and it looks fantastic as usual. It's called Tropical Tradewinds, and look at that, the colour is awesome. I don't know if it's going to come out really well on this fairly poor camera that I use, unfortunately, but it's just got this lovely sort of tropical colour. Really bright orangey, yellowy colours. It just brings to mind so many tropical fruits. It just looks mouth-watering. The name Tropical Tradewinds, I love that as well, because it kind of brings to mind the fact that us guys are doing all of these trades, sending things in through the air from, you know, from America, from Norfolk, wherever it's going. You know, it's crossing the Atlantic, it's crossing all these different oceans and seas and all these different things, and I love the name, it's fantastic. So without further ado, ingredients. There's quite a long list as usual with Dale's sauces, so bear with me. We have habaneros, bell peppers, apples, peaches, cantaloupe and honeydew melon, pineapple, fresh onion, fresh garlic, vinegar, coconut milk, orange juice, cloudberry preserves, kosher salt, cracked black pepper, dried oregano, dried basil or dried basil if you're from the States, red cayenne powder, water and lime juice. Wow, that sounds fantastic. It does seem to me, from the sources I remember from Dale sending in the past, he does kind of use the same sort of base on a lot of his sauces. He always has the dried oregano in there, the salt and the black pepper, usually the basil as well, I think, and often lime juice too. But the stuff that he loads on top of that really takes things to another level. And wow, there's some fantastic ingredients here, and some fantastic sounding flavours. There's a few milder fruits in there, you know, the peaches and the melons. I don't know how well they're going to come across, but things like the apples and the pineapple, I'm really hoping to get something from those, because I really love sort of those tartar and sort of sharper kind of fruits. And also, of course, you've got things like the garlic, bringing a bit more of a savoury edge hopefully as well. So wow, I can't wait to get cracking into this guy. Once again, this is the Tropical Tradewinds from Dale at the Blunt Sessions channel. Thanks a lot, mate. Really appreciate you sending me some more of your awesome sauces. Well, it's been in the fridge, but I have taken it out now for a few minutes, and it does look like it's sort of loosening up a bit. I can feel it sort of sloshing around in there. You can see there's lots of things going on. I can see the black pepper, a few herbs and spices floating around, so it looks really good. Okay, without further ado, let's crack this open and see what we get. Ooh, wow, definitely straight away a nice peppery vibe. I was thinking that compared to the other sauces that I've had from Dale so far, this one might be a little bit milder, because, you know, in past sauces I think he's had scorpions and boots and all kinds of stuff, and this is just, you know, a habanero style sauce. But well, if I know Dale, and I think I do, I think it's still gonna have a little bit of a kick to it, definitely. And I can definitely get those habs coming straight off the bat. Definitely getting a bit of vinegar as well. There's also that kind of fresh fruity aroma as well, definitely coming through. Bit of garlic in the background as well. Bit of a sort of a black peppery kind of vibe as well. And it just smells really nice. Really fruity, really light and fresh as usual, as we always get with Dale sauces. Right, so without further ado, let's get this on the spoon and wolf it down. Cannot wait. I always look forward to Dale's sauces. They're just so good. Whoa, okay, that came out a lot quicker than I was expecting. It has this really nicely pureed kind of consistency. A little bit of texture in there as well. but it looks really good. Don't know if you guys can see there. It's kind of like just a nice puree kind of texture. Right. Oh, it smells good. Okay, without further ado, tropical Tradewinds. Wow. Really, really good. Really great sauce. Absolutely love it. I'm just thinking of having this on chicken and rice. That would be so good. Lovely summery kind of sauce. Wow. So nice peppery flavour as well, but it's not too overbearing, not too overpowering. But you're definitely getting the herbs in there, definitely. They really come through. Also the pineapple. And I'm thinking the apple as well. I'm not sure what kind of type of apple he uses, but it does feel quite, it's got that nice sharpness of flavour. I'm also getting like a sort of a black peppery kind of warmth as well, which is really nice. And yeah, I'm definitely getting the black pepper flavour now as well, just in the background, just sort of rounding things out nicely. It's got a kind of a silky smooth kind of a texture to it, which is just lovely, but it does have some little bits of texture in there as well, some little bits of probably seeds and sort of black pepper crunch, you know, just going on, just rounding things out, making things a bit more interesting. Kind of has it's got coconut milk in there, and you can't really taste the coconut milk, you know, sort of on its own, but it's kind of got like a strange kind of a milky kind of vibe, which might sound weird and unpleasant, but it's not. It kind of just contributes to the overall mouthfeel and the way it coats the mouth. Heat-wise, I've got to say, I mean, it's nice, but this is probably one of the milder sauces that I've had from Dale. I could have this in quite large quantities and it wouldn't really bother me too much. Initially, it went for the back of the throat very quickly, but then that's gone already, and now I'm just left with the tongue and the roof of the mouth. Really not too much power in that heat. It's just a kind of a medium sauce, I would say, a medium heat. Probably about a 6 out of 10, I would say, in terms of the heat. It's good and it's definitely satisfying, but it's not the hottest I've had from Dale so far. I'm just going to take a little bit more just to see if I can get any more from this guy, because like I say, it really is good. But then I've come to expect that from all of Dale's sauces, and he hasn't disappointed yet, and I still have more to come. I'm not going to take a full spoonful this time, just a little bit more. I'm getting some little bit fleshy bits of pineapple floating there. Ooh, nice little whack of pineapple there, that was nice. Dale, it's a great sauce. Once again, it's complex, it's well balanced. I'm getting some hints of probably I think it must be the oregano and the basil as well, starting to come through. It's got that lovely sort of savoury note as well from the garlic, definitely. Just balancing it out nicely. Little hints of vinegar. Wow, it's fantastic, really is. In terms of the flavour, I'd give it a strong 8 out of 10. Dale has not disappointed yet with any of his sauce, and I can't see him doing so in the future either. They've been fantastic so far, and I can't wait to try more. So thank you, Dale, very much for sending me that, and I'll be back very soon once again with another review, quite possibly of one of Dale's sauces. I'll see you later. Bye.